Welcome to the Crypto Millionaires Club. This is Bitcoin Wednesday. Good to see everyone. Let's see. Let me I might get this going. Share it later. We'll just keep it on there for right now. Like I said last week, we're just kind of in the stages in between a little bit of getting our new system up and going. So we're just going to do the Facebook Live here for a couple weeks and go from there. So, man, it's been an exciting couple of days here with Bitcoin and all the other altcoins and stuff out there. We've really seen some big increases and some good things, and I'm kicking myself in the butt because, man, I'll talk about it in a little bit. There's one coin that I was going to buy a bunch of, and I already own some of it, but I wanted to buy some more, and because it was low, and I thought, man, it'll do well again, which it will, and it is right now. So it's kicking me in the butt, but let's take a look at the market prices and stuff because, man, it has been a good couple of days and exciting because, you know, the crypto market has been down so much this year, well, all of last year and this year. I think I read some of the stats last week when I did the show, but I didn't write anything down. So going back 2 weeks ago, Bitcoin was at $3,914. With a total market cap of $134 billion in the market. Okay, as of right now, we're sitting at $5,023 for Bitcoin, so we are up $1,100, and I think that's about what it was last week. I think it was still around $3,900, so we're up a good $1,100 on Bitcoin in just the last 48 hours. So very exciting. I can't remember what night it was. It must have been, maybe it was Monday night. And I was talking to Vance. Vance can't be here tonight. He's got some other stuff going on, and he's been really busy lately. And so we'll cut him a little bit of slack for now, at least until electroneum goes up and to where he can retire. But anyways, hope Vance is having a good night. So I was talking to Vance, and Bitcoin, we were just talking, you know, it was at $4,000, you know, something like that. And later that night, I was just sitting in my chair watching TV a little bit and falling asleep and dozed off and woke up, and I just happened to check my my coin market cap, and Bitcoin was at $5,100, and I'm like, what the crap? What is going on? And so, and just then I got a text from Vance because he had just seen it, and so definitely some good things going on. Also with the volume, last time it was at 134 billion, and now right at the moment we're at 173, almost 174 billion dollars, which is $40 billion increase in just the last couple of days. So there's definitely something going on in the market. Somebody's throwing some money in. There were some big green buying going on with Bitcoin. And when Bitcoin's going up, the rest of the market tends to go up and do well also. So definitely exciting. Hopefully we keep getting some more and more money coming into the market. So let me just go down through the list here a little bit and look at a couple of things. Let me see if I can move my screen over here. There we go. So I can look at my list here. I'm going to have to move it a little bit more so I can see the percentages. Ethereum's up to $162. XRP's at 34. It was up to, man, XRP I think got up to 39 cents today. But it's back down a little bit to 34 cents. So things have kind of jumped down a little bit from the big gains we had. Litecoin's at $85. I know it was up around 90. We got a little bit of red on some things. But Cardano is the one that I was talking about. It was down at 2 cents about a month ago. 2 cents, and it was $1. Last year it got up to $1.20, $1.30, somewhere in that range. And I'm thinking, okay, Cardano's definitely going to hit $1 again. They've got a lot of things in the pipeline. A lot of things are coming out. Hawkins, whatever his name is super smart. He's got some, you know, I believe in Cardano. It's been slow and kind of tedious at times, but I do think it's going to go back and rebound. So it was at 2 cents. It's now, right at the current moment, it's 9 cents, but it did get up to 10 cents. So it's 5 times itself in just a month. That hits $1, that's 50 times itself from the 2 cents. So I'm really kicking myself in the butt. I own some of it, but I wanted to own another 10,000 of it or whatever, and I kind of missed that opportunity a little bit. Maybe I'll buy a little bit more because I still think it's going to be over $1, and that's 10 times your money still. But I definitely missed the chance to 50 times my money in that case. But how it goes. But anyways, I like Cardano. Like I said, 9 cents up from 2 cents about a month ago. So kicking butt and taking names. Monero's up $65. Like I said, some of these things are just gone down the last little bit. While Bitcoin has maintained and even risen. It was down in the 4,800 today, but it's jumped back up over 5,000, like I mentioned. Well, we got some Dogecoins up 15%. What else we got that's going good? Let's see. Just trying to look at, I don't know what that coin is. KuCoin shares are down 20%. MaxMine coin is down 50%, whatever that is. Man, every time Bitcoin Wednesday comes around, things drop, and so we don't have even though it's been a good couple days and things are dropping a little bit, in the big scheme of things, they've actually done quite well and are up quite a bit. So, I should be running into electroneum here somewhere, unless they got knocked out of the top 100, which is certainly possible with the way that everything else was going well. Electroneum was not really affected by that too much. They stayed the same and actually went down a little bit. I think they're in the 0.005 range again. So down a little bit. It might have bumped them out of the top 100, and that's why I'm not seeing them. But that's all right. They'll be back. Redcoin's up 20%. To 0.001. I still own a little bit of that as well. Thank you, John McAfee. Okay, so there's our top 100 coins. Let me go ahead and take a look at something that I'll read this to you. Vance sent me. The crypto markets were relatively calm up until 48 hours ago. Bitcoin's recent surge was followed by a flood of tweets, blog posts, and articles that called for folks to get out of crypto while you can, because cryptocurrencies are going to collapse. Well, we all know that, right? There's no point of being in this. There are many reasons as to why this is poor argument. There are a group of money managers who make it their business to go on CNBC and fill their airwaves with tales of crypto implosion. But let's say they're right. Crypto market is in for a beating. Well, how do you explain the millions of dollars pouring in from institutions and legacy financial organizations? How do you explain the recent uptick in institution interest? Fidelity, TD Ameritrade, and Hypo the car bank, Lindsberg, being the first few to take the leap. More and more institutions are providing tools for their customers to invest in cryptocurrencies. Some of the largest companies have not only been investing in crypto markets, networks, and infrastructure, but are actually participating in it. Here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that Fidelity in 2015 was mining Bitcoin? Yes, they were mining it. A company with over $7.2 trillion in managing assets found Bitcoin worthy before it was a buzzword. Clearly, CNBC wants to ignore all the groundwork going into the cryptocurrency as an ecosystem. I would too if I knew there is a parallel financial system developing that wants to replace the legacy system. So definitely some interesting news there, and it just goes to show how people in the news can manipulate what's going on. Bitcoin's dead. We keep hearing Bitcoin's dead. And there it shoots up $1,100. And last year, 2017, around August, it went 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. It just kept exploding. So there's definitely a chance. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I had another. Let's see. What else was I looking at? There was a couple articles. Oh, the Bitcoin ETFs. No shot for Bitcoin ETF approval in 2019. SEC delays decision on ETF applications from Bitwise and Van Eck. So what this does, it goes on to say that they're trying to adopt a new rule change to the Securities Act that would allow listing Bitcoin exchange-traded funds. They've pushed it off 45 days. They want to push it off, make the deadline 90 days, which would put a Van Eck ETF approval deadline on May 21st. And Bitwise approval deadline sometime in June, if that ends up getting done. Now, the pundits are out there saying that there's no shot for Bitcoin ETF in 2019, but there might be. I mean, who knows? The problem is we've got a bunch of bureaucrats that don't want to make a decision because they don't want to be judged. Someone's going to be mad at them. People are going to be happy. For them, it's just a no-win situation. Let's just push it down the road and not make a decision at all. But we know that institutional money is already coming into Bitcoin, and it's being bought in the back alleys and not on the actual exchanges. So it's over-the-counter buying, and there's a lot of it. And even though what the crypto market shows, for instance, the market cap was $173 billion right now. There's a lot going on. The 24-hour volume, just so you know, is almost $87 billion that's been moving in the market right now, just in the last 24 hours. So definitely some movement going on, and that's good. A good uptick sign. So, anyways, yeah, it's exciting times. I love to see it. Like I said, kicking myself a little bit in the butt because things were down really low, and I couldn't imagine them going much lower. But there's always a chance that maybe they will. Maybe I need to just wait a little bit and buy in. You know, maybe it's going to go down another penny. I could have bought in at a penny. Instead, it had just the opposite effect. Instead of a penny, it went to 10 pennies. So that's a huge difference on a portfolio. I mean, anyways. Just remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my story. Me and Vance taking this journey through crypto, sharing it with you guys, sharing some information with you the best we can. Please do your own due diligence. Do not invest more than you're willing to lose. So, I've already invested more than I'm willing to lose. I'm a gambler. So, anyways, hope everybody's doing well. Have a great night. Keep watching the market because I think there's a lot of things happening in the next couple of days. And this should be a fun week. So if anything else pops up, we'll hop back on here and do another Facebook Live video with y'all. So for the Crypto Millionaires Club, I am Brian, your host. We'll see you next Wednesday for Bitcoin Wednesday. Have a great night, everybody. Talk to you later.